So, hello en welkom back voor een ADO flight 767-300 in Japan. Something else, and also delivery. First, I was thinking that the airplane was painted in another color, but by toeval, by looking the flight plan on Google Maps above on flight radar 24 where he was parked on, I saw the real one airplane, and then I saw it is two colors. So the left is yellow and the right is blue. So this is the yellow one, or yellow side. Nice, nice. And this is the blue one. That is the cabin. So yeah, something else. Of course, a 767 without winglands, with GE engines. You can see on the nose the airplane is a little bit old, of course, because it is 767. Beautiful windows, beautiful livery. So I am in Narita, and we are going to Sapporo, something like that. So also with a Wi-Fi antenna, with Wi-Fi above the airplane. So yeah, nice this delivery. Let's see. So this side, let's show it here. Look at that. So this side is Pokemon Blue. It's also looking very detailed and very good. So yeah, something else. Japan, domestic flight in a 767 from ADO in a special paint. So let's talk about the fly. Let's go jump first into the old configuration cockpit. Very, very nice, very nice. So let's see. You can see here, so this delivery, and I saw also pictures from the other side. So I was thinking that the airplane livery is painted, but then you can see there this is the real one. And then I saw above, on top, the right of yellow and blue paint difference. And then I was thinking, and I was looking and seeing that the airplane has two colors. Left, right, two different colors. So if you like the blue one and you stand on the right, or if you like the yellow one and you stand on the left, by the runway to spot this airplane, you are standing on the wrong side. So one airplane, two liveries. Yes, that is indeed something else, but Japan is also a country very special, very clean, very hard working people. Yeah, Japan is, I think, one of the most lovely countries in the world. So we are ADO29 flight from Tokyo Haneda to Sapporo, or Sapporo. It was an early morning flight. Average flight time is 1 hour and 15 minutes. This flight was done. What I've selected. Yeah, you can see the airplane is only here he has to Akdata, another place in Japan, and also here on 15 June. But without that, 2 flights, he is flying forward and backwards to Tokyo and Sapporo. Some 3, 4, 5 flights a day. So when an all 767, that is quite very busy workers. Very nice to see a 767 that active still in 2024, because in Europe only Latam cargo sometimes to Amsterdam, and yeah, of course TUI have one airplane based in the Netherlands, and that's it. So it climbs to 41,000 feet. Very nice. That's quite high. And when he was landed, he has his transponder turned off, but with a little bit of research, erdo, you can see here on the right, gate 6. So terminal delta, gate 6. So because this I know the not the real one date, but the date that I was taking those screenshots of that flight from that date. So, and of course when he was turning back, he has also his transponder turned on after takeoff, not on the runway or crossing runways. So alright, nice. So let's talk about first on the flight plan itself, and then on the charges. So ADO29 is now 14th of August of 2024. We are going from Romeo Julia Tango Tango or Tokyo Haneda International Airport to Romeo Julia Charlie Charlie New Sayota, something like that. 767-300 in the uniform Alpha 607 Alpha. I found a cost index of 50 from ADO 767-300, so I used that. We have the CF680C2B6F engines, F twin component. Yeah, it's only 10 knots and a heading of 49, so not a lot. Estimated takeoff weight, yeah, estimated landing weight, yeah, so we can turn back if needed immediately. Flight steps, it's only to flight level 410 climbed, and then in pounds, a block fuel of 27,471 pounds. Flight time, it says here 1 hour and 15 minutes, so we are maybe 15 minutes longer than the average flight time. So we are departing from runway 16 left via the Rover to Bravo, and then into Romeo Julia Charlie Charlie 1 left via the Bamis. I have no idea if this is in transition. It's definitely not a star, but I think it is in transition. Let's see. So PAX 227, I think that it's almost full, because on 767-300 can, I think, maximum 250. So with 227 at business class, I think we are completely full. Cargo 0.0, payload estimated is 47.7. Zero gravity weight is estimated of 250.1, and then maximum takeoff zero gravity weight will be 295.0. Estimated fuel is 27.5, and the maximum indeed is 33.6. So we can an extra of 65.1 take with us, but it's a domestic flight, and this airplane is capable of flying all the way across the ocean but this one does not. Estimated tonnage rate is 177.0 and maximum tonnage rate is 333.2. So that's a lot for a 767. Estimated landing rate is then 263.9, and the maximum landing rate is 320.0. Do we have some bumpy ride along the journey or not? A little bit. I think because some mountains, because there is some mountain area. Of course, it's Japan. Of course, Mount Fuji on the left. I think on a clear day you can see it from Haneda, Mount Fuji. I have no idea, but we will see this in, and it's 74 knots of winds from the left, and it's one stripe, so nothing really special about that. Also, the weather is looking fine. So let's clear this and let's talk about the chargers. So we are parked here at gate 56. Look at this massive parking stand chart. Look at over here. That is insane how much airplanes you can park here on this airfield. Look at that. That is amazing. Also here a lot of parking space for little airplanes. There. Yeah, of course ANA have a lot of 787s, 8s and I think 320 and 21s that are doing domestic flights only in Japan. Of course, in the 1990s, early 2000s, it was the 747-400D that are doing domestic flights. I was also planning to do coming up and do some Pokemon livery. There's a lot of liveries that ANA have done in the past time. So, and of course I love 747s. So I think I do that with myself, but with a mind. Of course, I have no research to find flight backs with flight numbers or routes. Maybe if I go on Google searching a little bit longer, maybe can I find something like jetphotos.net. They are putting on the site by description maybe. So we are parked at 56. In the screenshot from the flight radar 24, you can see him here stand on Echo 9, but I think he was taxiing in on 56 or 57 because you can definitely see here when he was pushing back, stand there and then going over there, and he was here coming in back from Sapporo, I think. So it will be then pushback on Echo and then Echo 9. I think it will be going to on Charlie, also Charlie 14, because the real one was taking off of runway 34 right, but the winds are 6 knots from the other side. So we will be taking off of runway 16 left, and yeah, the departure is even more exciting with a 767-300 because I saw an AV21 and I've not seen that livery at all, but it is a freighter AV21 without winglands with CFM engines, and that airplane was doing the same departure as we are doing now. So we have then the Rover 2 Bravo runway 16 left. So let's climb out a little bit to the left on 500 foot to T6L23, alright. Then to Welda on 6,000 feet. And then to Pluto, very nice Pluto, to KA1 Uniform India, to Spone, and then to Rover, and then it will be yes, via Clark and Akashi, climbing out of the airfield, so very beautiful. Also the departing of runway 34 right is quite special, because when you taking off, you climb 7,000 feet and then going sharply right, banking above the harbor to Arca. So I was hoping that doing this departure, but the winds are from the other side, so then we are doing that because the winds are 120 by 4. So now it says now 120 by 6. So temperature is 28, it's cloudy. Air pressure is 1007, dew point 26, humidity is 89. Few clouds, very low, 10,000 feet. Of 1,000 feet, warp. So only 1,000 feet, some clouds, so that I hope that we can see something of the ground when we are taking off, because I've otherwise not 140 gigabytes of photoreal scenery of Japan installed. That will be a shame if it is completely cloudy that you can see nothing. So type is 767-300 with the ERGE engines. Romeo Uniform Tango departing runway 16 left in feet pounds. Completely takeoff weight with a few baggage and passenger specs will be 277,041 pounds. Flaps optimum, thrust optimum, bleed air settings, auto, anti-ice, auto, winds on 120 by 4, temperature is 28, air pressure is 1007, it's dry, so that give us this, yeah, it's the wrong registration, but the aircraft type and engines are indeed true. With the weight, bleed air settings, flaps 5, and then D-rated takeoff of 2. Assumes temperature of 55, or 54, right? And then V1 134, VR 139, and V2 will be 143. Climb great, max takeoff weight, via 30, nice. So weather info indeed, headwind 2 knots, crosswind, of a headwind 3 knots, crosswind 2 knots, and airport elevation is 21 feet, length of the runway is 11,024 feet, little bit upgrade, 0.01, and yeah, so that is it. And I think on gate 6 on Sapporo was there something, so we have to backtrack. No, we have not to backtrack, because we are also landing on the other side into Sapporo with those winds over there now. So 1007 says now it was 1007 indeed, checked. Alright, so let's first things first, let's contact tower 121. Still have to start a little bit. 121.825. Now let's do weather terrain on there. 825, and let's listen to that first.
Tokyo clearance delivery to Niner Heavy, IFR New Chitose, ready to copy. To Niner Heavy is cleared at New Chitose Airport as filed. fly runway heading, climb and maintain 11,000. Departure frequency is 119.1, squawk 0047. 29er heavy, cleared New Chitose Airport asphalt. Fly runway heading, climb and maintain 11,000. Departure on 119.1, squawk 0047. 29er heavy, readback correct. Contact ground on 118.225.
Alright, so climb and maintain first 11,000, squawk 0047. Tokyo ground is 118.225. Nice. So, and then 11,000 first climb. And the runway heading, first heading, then will be 16 left. So that will be one first heading of 158. What is that? What is that? Oh, nice! An A321 with horrible landing lights. Nice. I think we can also here turn on some lights. Yes. Yeah, you can here do some stuff. It will work, but I will not service intercom. Nice. Yeah, you can see the textures are indeed outdated. It is a nice sound, but hey ho, it works, and it's better than Flight Simulator 2020. You know what I mean. Alright. My purse APU. Yeah, let's turn on the no smoke signs and turn off the seatbelt signs for now. Can I do? The blinds are working. Also, the windows can be open it. Very nice. I noticed when the airplane first came out, I was always taxiing with the windows opened. That was, for that time, quite special. First heading was 158. So 158. Alright, so let's dive into the CDU and of course set the payload and view. So payload was with everything combined 277. It says here kilos. I want not kilos, I want pounds. Checked. Fast, now realistic. I think everything is set. Can I hear crash the jetway? Oh yes! Oh yeah! So the jetway is working. Because I was asking the jetway by the the jetways that there was no trigger in the surrounding areas, but it's going to be connecting. on the right height and spot. Yeah, I'm a little bit, not a little bit, I think a little bit too far. So it's doing something. Yeah, this airport scenery is old. It's very old, but it's better than nothing and default, of course. So let's get rid of the jetway and let's go to the view. So yeah, pounds indeed checked. That was 277.0 payload. Wait, let's do first the view. The view was 27.4 checked, and then payload. 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 That's 47.6. And then the zero gravity weight one, 246. It says here 177. Oh, ground rate. Yes, 273.4. And estimated tonnage weight is 277.0. So, good enough for me. Current GG 60.3. Alright, so, yeah, business class, first class, business class, coach, cargo, nice. Alright, so, let's go first to rid of the ATIS, that you can hear me. Alright, so indeed, the new air rack in. So Romeo Julia Tango Gate 56. Let's request the flight in here. We are ADO or Alpha Delta Oscar 029 it says, so I will do the 0. And let's activate execute. Of course. First ground and then tower.
Taxi 2 and hold short of runway 16 left using taxiway
16 left.
Tokyo, clearance delivery on the pond 393 IFR Romeo Juliet Sierra Yankee ready to cut on the pond 393 is cleared to
let's do it that way. Alright, so let's go first departure. Will be then indeed 16 left via the Rover to Bravo. Rover to Bravo. And then to Bruce. I love this. You and sit in a star like everywhere in America. I love that because it's more organized. Yeah, of course, you have to fly 11,000 feet for 1 hour if you are landing in New York. But hey ho, it's organized and it works. So why not? Alright, and then we are planning for ILS 1 left Zulu via the Bali, the Dallas. Yes, indeed. You have only stars and not sits, indeed. So, Miss. And it was Bambi. So, let's see how that is looking. on the display. Also, let's do data on RTF data. Yeah, I've been a lot of flying in Flight Simulator with the TF D11, so coming from there in this airplane, it's something else. But I love the different airplane that you can fly in to do something else, and that will be quite interesting always, because you have something else to listen, work with it, and to see, of course. So let's see. Departure, you need 500 feet. Climb to out. Yes. So Pluto. Let's see. So I think it is indeed true. And then it says here the Elena. So we have then put the Aros. Here, this one above Aros, checked. So this is indeed true. 7 pages of waypoint for a flight of 1 hour and 50 minutes. Alright. Yes. So this looks fine. And then out straight forward in. Oh, nice. I love this. Of course, we are flying with ATIS, so I think the air traffic controller gave us a heading mode to flying manually into Sapporo. Yeah, let's zoom all the way into 5 because those turns are quite sharp, so I will fly that manually with my yoke. Alright, so let's go back to the CDU, not to the light, to the CDU planet, and do the ENITRF. So zero gravity rate was, in total, I can see that in here, 264.0, 264.0. The top curve was the close rate 273.4. 273.4, that is indeed true. Reserves. I can do a perf in request, but let's do it manually. Reserves. Yeah, it was 65, but we have only airfield. Let's do 4.5 reserves. Yeah, because I think it's 4.2, but let's say 4.5. If we need it going to the another airfield, but it's beautiful weather. So I think that will be not necessary. Cruise altitude. We're going to all the way up to flight level 410, and then a cost index of 50. GG step size will of course 0. Cruise GG. Let's see. That is also the airplane. 16.1. So into there. So 16.1. Takeoff. So takeoff was with flaps 5, and then a select temperature of 54. GG was 16.8. what I was saying, 16.1, 16.1, do that, or no, I do have to point in only 16. Then is a trim of 3.84. Alright, let's turn this off. Next page. So the runway wind was 120.4. Runway knots, 3 headwind, 1 left wind. Slope was 0.01 up. Accident height, it's 10,000 because it's very low here. And then the ground temperature was 28. Check. So that gave us V1 134, VR 139, and a V2 of 143. Let's see. I will take a wait. 1, 2. 63.4, and then I have to put in back in again indeed the V1 VR. So 134. Oh, 134. 139 and 143. Alright, so trans altitude, it says here 14,000. Yeah, that is indeed true. So let's leave that as it is. Max climb, 40,500. Forecast. Alright, so nice sound. So I think we are ready for starting the APU. Oh yeah, V2 in here was 143. So 143. And then flight directors on. That one also on auto. And flight director on. Arm LNAV VNAV. We are flying with hand, but for the form after the turns. So let's go and request our taxi clearance first. 118.225. So let's listen to that first, and then I draw a red line on the left to compare it with the sim. So let's listen to that first.
Tokyo ground 29er heavy with X-ray, ready to taxi IFR. 29er heavy, taxi 2 and hold short of runway 16 left via taxiway Echo 7 Echo Kilo Charlie 11. Contact tower on 124.35 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 16 left via taxiway Echo 7 Echo Kilo Charlie 11. 29er heavy.
So let's see. Alright, so it says here Charlie 11. So that is a little bit of an short cut to taking off, but not very long, and because we are very light. In the takeoff performance, that is no problem at all, and I can also not on SimBrief calculate that before because I can do it, I can calculate it by Tomcat, but it take some time, and that I have not. So because the airplane is very light, I will go with that. V1, VR, V2. So let's save the flight, then of course, and let's do the panel status now 0. So status, custom status now, execute, and then we can go request our pushback. Yeah, so ultimate ground crew X pushback, use pushback identifier as, oh no, let's of course start first the APU, because the ground power unit is still active. Yeah, we have to hurry up a little bit, because there are also other airplanes going to 16 left, and otherwise we have to wait. I think it will be one of those. Oh yeah, there he is, behind there. Alright, so, oh, and this one on the left, this 787 is also going. Yeah, so let's start first the APU. Yeah, this is Japan, it's busy as. So let's listen to starting first to the APU. Although, of course, let's do the avionics on. And I think if I'm going now set parking brake. Yeah, it's set indeed. So the avionics are normal in here. On auto, check. Yeah, let's do the Gen L right on. Alright, that is a ship that is blowing on its horn. Very nice. Detailed. So seatbelts now can go on. Land height is on auto. But if I have to do it manually, it was 21, so 20 there. And then of course, now let's do first on the APU, and then we can go to set the fuel pump. So let's, the APU is there, so let's listen to that first. so the APU is on. So let's go back into the cockpit and let's go cross over to the APU gen. And backs. Let's turn off the external power now. Park brake is set, so we can go rid of the wheel chocks and ground power unit. So we are now on our own power. Check. Pushback saved, APU ground. Alright. So let's push back. Let's go forward. Look at this landing gear. Look at those views. I know where the airplane was coming out first. Those landing gear are, for that time, it was detailed. Look at that. That 7878 is working out. Also the downtown skyline of Japan you can see on the distance. Very nice. And the harbor. Oh, and there's a 23 Neo. Also going to 16 left. Alright, so look at that. Yeah, so let's go and request the pushback. So that was let's see. Yeah, in real life we also going to push back there, but that is the taxiway where we have to ride on. So let's do it this way. Alright, so let's use this pushback route. Oh, there's the guy. Nice. I think this is the let's go with the pushback request. No, wait. Let's go aircraft profile settings. Yeah, with these COFTs. I think it is. That one is for big airplanes. Something like this one. I think this is better. Yes, that can definitely push back in 767. Look at how details this landing gear is. For that time when this add-on was coming out, it was amazing.
Ground to flight deck.
Like Fenix Sim now in MFSS. Look at the sun there. Nice. So let's go to the ground.
Go ahead. Communication check please and confirm the brakes are set.
Yeah, so brakes are indeed set. I love the Japan piloting English voice.
Communications are okay and the brakes are set.
Thanks.
Nice. Alright, so he is connected. So let's turn on the red or the beacon light. White is strobes wings is as it is, logo. Yeah. And when I was starting those engines, I have the only the upper ones turned off. I think that was it. Oh, look at that. The A320 Neo is rocking out. Nice. Alright, so let's go pushback. I am ready.
We are ready for a pushback and an engine start. Facing northwest.
Roger. Facing northwest. Release brake.
The parking brake is released, checked.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Toot toot. So let's start the time clock. Yeah, check. And then let's do the transponder on. And there we go. Nice.
You are clear behind and you can start your engine at your discretion.
Okay, alright, so how was that? Of course, first fuel pumps on, the middle ones, status, I think there is no, oh yeah, of course, no, 0.1, so that is empty, so, it's also same fuel quantity, temperature, nice. Alright, so let's start the engines. So, backs are off, and let's start. Yeah, let's start this off first. Oh, nice. When he was going to the left, you saw some engine wobbling. I love that. Wait. Look at that. You can really see the engines. Look at that. You can see really the engine blade. And engine wobbling, look at that. Look at that. Oh, that is nice. Engine wobbling. The engine is twerking. Nice. Alright, so let's start engine number 2. I think with those only off, I can start the engine. So let's see. Yeah, there it goes. Nice. Let's look in on the engine. I think 4 will we do.
Pushback complete. Set parking brake, please.
Those sounds. Those sounds are amazing. Parking brake is set, so let's confirm that.
Parking brake set.
Look at that. Also, when the gen is turning on, because the weakness of those gens, providing the airplane with energy, the FMC is turned off. Look at that. That is nice. Alright, so
Okay, the tow bar disconnected and the equipment is clear.
that is nice.
Thanks, and you can disconnect and go to hand signals.
Thanks, have a safe flight.
Alright, so let's start engine number 1. Check. Let's do the fuel. Because otherwise I will drain the engine. Nice. So when the airplane when engine 1 is stable, so out brakes RTO, so trim is 3.84, so 0 to let's go with set on this 4, let's set it on there. So traffic terrain left, and let's do traffic weather right. Let's set the flaps. So flaps was only 5. Let's see if I can here. Sitting at the window. Yeah, so let's go on this side. So flaps 5, so 1, 5. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. Underneath those wings. That is amazing. So let's confirm that indeed. Flaps. There, flaps 5 indeed. Check. Status. So let's do first on flight control check. So full left, neutral, full right, neutral, full back, neutral, full forward. Neutral. So full left, neutral, full right, neutral. So that is indeed working fine. So let's turn the packs on. APU pack bleed off. APU gen off, and APU itself can now be turned off. So I think we are ready for taxi. Yeah. So these are working too. Forward call, afterward call. I have no idea which one I have to do now. I think it's flight INT.
Meine Damen und Herren, willkommen
Oh, dat is een Duits. Maar, geen probleem. Alright, so let's turn on the taxi lights and wait. Turn off lights. APU channels off. Park brake set indeed. So, parking brake off and let's go. Nice. I know also when the aircraft came first out, that was also a huge thing in this add-on announcement, like what you have now in the Fenix sim and the A320 in MFSS. If you are pushback and starting the engines and descending, I think. Very nice. So let's see how we are doing the turn. That is nice. So yeah, so Echo L. So that is that. Echo 12. So with Echo 12 I have to turn right. So this is Echo 8. So let's speed up a little bit. Oh, those sounds.
So clear ground, all in on 18901 with Alpha, ready to taxi IFR. On the phone 189.
So Echo 8. Echo 12. What's my ground speed? 17. You can see it there on the left below. There's ground speed is 17. Nice. So you have also from Just Flight the 767-300. I can also remind me that add-on. It was also a huge different. Also the Just Flight 747-200. Oh man, I cannot wait. I hope if the 747-200 is coming to Flight Simulator 2020 from Just Flight. I will buy that thing and I will flying because I have a lot of flight plans by DutchPlanespotters.net saved with Khalida and Atlas Air for that if it's coming out. So Echo 12. That was Echo 12. It says here. Uh-huh. 11. Yeah, it's 11. Oh yeah, there. Charlie 11. So yeah, then it's going indeed all the way to the end. So let's speed up a little bit because you can really feel the end. The airplane is heavy, even without fuel or yeah, packs of course. But even without fuel, you can feel that the airplane is by itself. It's heavy because it's slowing down very fast if you're underneath 10 knots. So the next one. Yes, the next one will be Charlie 11. So let's go to the right. Nice landing lights on the ground. Taxi lights. Very nice. So this is Kilo. So let's make the first turn in this livery. So let's see, 6 knots. 767 can by 12, 11. So let's see. Yes, nice, nice, nice. So Charlie 11 indeed. There it is. Alright. And then we are rocking out of Haneda. So let's stop here. Parking brakes on. Let's turn off the taxi lights and let's request our takeoff clearance on 124 decimal 350.
Tokyo Tower 29er heavy, ready to go. Runway 16 left, IFR to New Chitose 29er heavy.
Alright, let's take off, some park brakes off.
Left. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 16 left, 29er heavy.
Runway turn off taxi lights on, nose white on, white strobes on. Auto throttle armed. Fuel gen indeed is off. Check. All right. So there we go. Walking out of Haneda. Alright, so landing lights on. Let's go with this one on this side. Power brakes off, landing lights on. Alright, so let's start the flight time clock. And let's go. And out the throttle. And there we go. Very slow, but we are very light with fuel. So trim is set. Checked. Let's go and climb.
V1, rotate, V2.
Pause the flight. Go. Gear up. The airplane is responding very fast.
Going to 119.1, 29er
Let's climb. I have no idea why the D-rated takeoff was so low. Alright, so let's do flight level change. So autopilot on, flight level change, 11,000 and turn right, heading 140. Yeah, so there we are. So landing gear off, speed check flaps 1. Let's leave it now as it is in flight level change mode. So taxi lights, so runway turn off lights off, nose light off. That one on lags. So landing gear up, and then only indeed the flaps after this turn. There, and we are coming also above the clouds. So 119er, decimal 350. Up on 11,000, so 10,000, so landing lights off. Let's go to climb flight level 210. 210, heading flight level change. Let's go first out of this turn. And then we can set back LNAV and VNAV again. So we are now on open climb, I think it is. Yes, indeed, climb. So we are coming straight up. So LNAV, VNAV checked. Speed check, flaps up. Alright, speed, the flaps is coming up. And check. So let's do rudder left and right. We can see indeed some rudder there on the left. It's a little bit, but it is something. The train not on, or the truck indeed. So speeding up, heading 353 there. Yeah, very nice, very nice. And those sounds are amazing. I think we are stuck 15,000, yes indeed. Let's go rid of that. Because we have clearance to flight level 210. Alright, so let's see, we have some more clearances. There's above. So let's get rid of data. For now. Oh wait, and so data off. Let's zoom out to 20. Let's go to heading 350. And then it was 14,000, so let's go with standard pressure. So 29er21, 2 and 29er2 there. So standard pressure. Let's go on heading 3, 4, 5, and let's climb to flight level 300. So LNAV, VNAV, open climb 346. So standard pressure, and let's work out. So beautiful scenery of Japan. Very detailed, very sharp. Yeah, nice. All right, and there we go. Beautiful clouds. Very nice. Look at that. The engines shining bright. Nice. Alright, taking a lot of screenshots because this livery is quite special one, especially if you see on the top. Let's see it. Very nice. Look at the sun on the screen there on the left. Oh, and some engine wobbling. That is always nice to see. Alright, so flight level 2. Yeah, 7280. It is an open climb. 101.4. Very nice. 7 degrees here. Heading 2. Let's go with heading 10 for now. Let's zoom again a little bit out. To 40. Let's go to 40. Checked. let's save the flight. And then manually let's save panel status for now 0. Checked. So going up on flight level 300. Heading 007, and there we go. 410 all the way up. So let's go all the way up to flight level 410. And let's go and then back in LNAV and VNAV. Alright. Very nice, look at that. Ground. Turn to the left. Let's go to Tokyo Center. And take a screenshot. 3. So look at that, the sun, how sharp. So 124.100 into there. Set. Let's go leave at 10. Open climb. Climbing like 2500 feet a minute, so it's quite stable. Let's also release the seatbelt signs. I was totally forget that, because I'm normally flying some freighters the last time and not passengers. So to level 350, so 6 to go. Yeah, it's 13 knots of headwind, so nothing headwind like that much at all. Ground speed is 454, and I think the real one was 440, so we are flying 14 knots faster. Yeah, you can see some very green dots there, so yeah, there is some weather, but that have no name on it. Look at that. Those sounds are amazing. Fly level 370. Yeah, and then of course when I'm on flight level 410, I will stop recording, and then I calculate the arrival performance. I will do that into Tomcat because the departure I like that not. With the deteriorated takeoff, that was very, very tight. So flight level 380. Yes, so indeed I press B and D. So it is indeed 1013 or 2992 standard pressure. Landing lights off, yeah, only the strobes, beacon and nav lights are on. Look at us, listen to the sounds. So flight level 390. 2 to go. Let's go with heading 20. 70 knots of winds from the right, so I think we are going with heading 21. 20 will be good. Nice. So flight level 400, just a second. There we go. Flight level 390 and flight level plop 400. So the call out is coming in a moment. Altitude alert. I love the TFT sign altitude alert thing. When he's yelling altitude, very nice. And also of course the nav alignment sounds. So let's go with heading 22 because we have 14 knots of winds on the right. We're flying with heading 21 now. Alright, so there we go. And also the clouds is going to be gone. Look at that. Those mountains over there. And there. The haze. Alright, so there we are. After 18 minutes of flying, we are already on flight level 410 in a fully booked 767. Very nice. Alright, alright, alright. Nice. So that was it. Then for now, I will calculate already the arrival performance because we have to descend in. Let's see. By progress. Yes, in the 2018, so 23, 24, and it's now. So in like 24 minutes, I have already to go descending. So thank you all for watching. If you have a question, leave it down below. This livery is public available. I think you can also download this livery by the default capacity installer livery thing. The scenery is by the scenery. It's on the internet. FS scenery. Yeah, FS sceneries. I think. If you are looking FS scenery Facebook page, you will find it definitely because he has a lot of countries. Also Japan. So very nice. So look at the pilot sitting there. The sun shining into the cockpit on the left there. That is awesome. Alright, so if you have another question, leave them down below. I hope that you'll enjoy it. And then I will see you tomorrow for the landing in Sapporo. So bye bye for now. Cheers, auf Wiedersehen. Doei. Ciao.